Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know.
So, Dennis Schroeder's, for Laker fans, you must be very happy. I mean, you just got traded to the Lakers for who? Well, Danny Green and that late first round pick. Now, let's just say this is a big steal for the Lakers. I mean, I was expecting Kyle Kuzma to be in this trade if this trade is to ever happen. Now, I'm not gonna say anything, but to Thunder's fan, I mean, like, hey, you got that late first round pick. I mean, like, they want that crack in the draft. They are rebuilding, so any picks is valuable at the moment. And I mean, Danny Green, yes, he's choked in the playoffs, especially on the threes, especially that open wide game. I'm not gonna discuss about it, but he's the reason he's on the floor is because of defense. That's why he's only there for defense, and he's a excellent above average defender. Now, for the Lakers, they do this trade assuming that Rajon Rondo will be a free agent, and they're looking now the replacement for Danny Green. They're looking to replace him with Wesley Matthews. Hopefully, they could steal him from the Bucks. Just sign him because he's just like Danny Green, but he can shoot the threes, and he can shoot the three and play make. What is up, guys? This is Master J here. Welcome to another video to the channel, and today I'm be breaking down the Dennis Schroeder to the Lakers trade. Now, for Lakers fan, you must be all very happy right now. Definitely, they finally found a third star to score. When LeBron's in the bench, he's their third scorer. They have finally found one, and I mean, this man was a six-man. He was running for the six-man candidate, and behind Montrezl Harrell. Now, let's take a look at the script. But before we start that, as always, if you happen to enjoy this video, please smash the like button and subscribe to our notification. Now, it helps a lot to the channel. Now, I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers at the end of this month. It does now looking a little slim, but come on. Can you all help me out, and maybe we can reach there at the end of the month? And that's all I'm asking. And hopefully we can keep growing this channel. Now, for those who are new, I meant my name is Master J. I break down on NBA trades, free agents, news like this one, the Dennis Schroeder trade, and more. And originally the schedule was to 5 videos a week. Now I'm not maintaining at the moment, but if I reach 1,000 subscribers, I will try my best to maintain that 5 videos a week schedule. For now, I'd say I do 2 or 3 videos a week, but I'll try to do 3. Now, please subscribe if you're new, and let's get to the video. Okay, so let's take a look at the trade. So this was the trade that happened. They had Dennis Schroeder for Danny Green and the first round pick. That was I think it was the 28th pick. Now, for the Lakers, of course, that third scorer, 6-man off the bench, of course, or they're going to put him up there. I'm not sure how they're going to do it because he is a 6-man now. They could put him starting. I don't know how they're going to do it, but for Danny Green, yes, this is a lose on their great 3-point shoot and defense. Well, they're replacing Danny Green for Wesley Matthews. Now, maybe the defense isn't fully there, but Wesley Matthews will replace him on the shooting course. And the Thunders, they get the late first round pick, another crack at the draft. And of course, Danny Green probably come off the books even in 2021, so their cap space will open for the rebuild. Now, I don't think Danny Green's going to resign. He wants to resign with a contender, definitely. So, definitely, the Thunders will open up the cap space in 2021. Before we do anything, let's take a look at stats, man. I mean, that is generally how we start. And let's take a look at Dennis Schroeder. He was scoring off the bench, scoring basically 19 points. But if you want to be exact, it's 18.9 points. But that's really 19 points, really. Scoring 19 points. And I don't know if I said earlier 9 points, but if I said that, I meant 19 points, scoring 19 points off the bench, 4.4 assists and 3.6 rebounds. He's looking pretty decent in defense, 0.7 steals and 0.2 blocks. Now he is not the best passers, as you can see. If you look at all his full highlights, he yes, he makes a lot of turnover. He's not the best passer, and yes, he's not the guy who's gonna run their offense, but that's okay. That is okay. I mean, like, he's a scorer. He's not here to run defense, but that is okay. Like I said, LeBron is running that offense. The ball is obviously in his hands. Now, shooters, he doesn't need the ball in his hands to dominate. He's the scorer, obviously, and that's what the Lakers need. More offense now. LeBron is obviously the hand will be in LeBron. He will be that guy running his offense. So shooters, obtaining shooters will not be a loss for the Lakers, and it's actually gonna fit because they don't need shooters to run that offense. They already have LeBron doing that. They just need a guy who can score when LeBron's off the bench. That's a big problem last season. Now let's take a look at Danny Green's stat. Now he's averaging 8 points, 1.3 assists, 3.3 rebounds, 1.3 steals, and 0.5 blocks. He's elite in defense. Now, yes, 3-point shooting in the playoffs, he choked. He was supposed to be a good 3-point shooter, and recently he has not shown it. But that's all right. He's not really there for the offense. He's just there for the defense. So hey, Thunder gets defense. Now let's see what Schroeder's could bring to the Lakers. Now, I'm not gonna read all this. If you are interested to actually see this, the whole thing, I will put the link in the website link in description below if you are interested. But I came upon this and found this interesting, so I'm just gonna sum it up. So basically, for 3-point, what he brings for 3-point shooting, for the Lakers 3-point shooting, he is averaging 33.7% downtown as a career. Now, of course, that doesn't exactly set the world on fire, but this last season, he has averaged a career high on 38.5% in 3-point shooting, of course, and obviously this is a career high 5 attempts a game. That's pretty good, and he's only 27 years old, younger than Danny Green. Now, this man, he is a he will be a free agent next season, but I'm real sure they'll resign him. And yes, let's take a look what he brings to the depth in the guard rotation. Now, he is obviously filled their need for guard depth. I mean, the Lakers were really need one. They were crying out for one, and they were lacking on the point guard, of course. I mean, Rajon broke out in the playoffs, not in the regular season. So in the regular season, we were looking for they need that point guard now. Rajon is probably gonna. I don't know if he's gonna resign, but the Lakers feel like they're not gonna resign with him. So obviously that's why they got Schroeder's. Now Schroeder's is he fits. He's a great ball handler. He fits the cap. Now the salary cap, of course. This now Alex Caruso off the books, as you can see in the bottom here. Quinn Cooks too. So if the Lakers can find a way to retain KCP or Avery Bradley, now it's said while searching the free agent market for a Jeff D type player, their guard rotation will look strong and yeah. So let's take a look at the versatility and what he brings for that is a strong ball handler, like mentioned on the last two actually, just for the last one paragraph. Now, um, he could play off the ball. Of course, he doesn't need the ball in his hands to dominate. And he could do impressive catch and shoot. I mean, Danny Green does that, but in the playoffs, he definitely choked that. And he gives the Lakers flexibility. Now, he's obviously pretty capable of being part of the starting lineup, but I don't know. He's a six man, but yeah, I see them starting. I mean, like what? Avery Bradley starting? I'm not sure about that, but uh, yes, his versatility doesn't really just come on the court, and he is in the final year of a 4-year, $70 million deal contract that he signed in the Hawks in 2017. His deal is expiring, which will pay him $15.5 million into 2021 season, which will give him the the Lakers a chance to pursue another All-Star, which is Giannis Antetokounmpo in 2021. Now, that's great. I mean, like they can save money for that. That's awesome, man. And the Lakers have the option to resign Schroeder moving forward. So that's awesome. And that is it for today, guys. I mean, this is me breaking down the Dennis Schroeder's trade, and definitely it's a win for the Lakers. Now, coming forward, I am trying to maintain my schedule on YouTube, making two or three videos a week. Now I'm trying to make my best to make 3. Now this is me, Master J, signing out. Peace. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe.